Jim White on KEXP. You got one more?
Yeah, we can do one more. And we'll do this one in English. Oh, yeah, it starts right there. You know, we were talking about friends and writing about other people other than myself, because eventually, you know, you have to turn your attention beyond yourself and consider others. A lot of artists, I think, miss that point. As you grow older, you need to think about others. This is a reflection about a friend of mine who didn't make it, a sweet person that I grew up with. It's called Brother's Keeper. It's on the new record. Did you hear the sad news about Harry? They wrote in the paper how he died yesterday. I'd been meaning to stop by and have a word with him, but things never did quite work out that way. As a kid, he was always big but shy. He grew strong as an ox, but Harry never heard a fly. I know the older boys would taunt him, but Harry'd just walk on by. He never much was inclined to take advantage of his size. Now Harry Allen is dead, Lord, Harry Allen is dead. He gained 300 pounds and he wouldn't leave his house. No, he never got out of bed. Now Harry Allen's dead. I never said goodbye to my old childhood friend. At 20 I introduced him to a honey of a girl. She was a honky-tonk sweetheart, a real woman of the world. I didn't mean my friend no harm, I just wanted him to have some fun. But there was no right in that wrong. Once the trouble had begun, for so smitten was poor Harry that with a wedding ring in hand, he begged that girl to marry him. And when she laughed at that sweet man, well, Harry hung his head and he cried like some grievous wounded child. He walked back home and lay down in his bed, and Harry never rose again. Now Harry Allen is dead, Lord, Harry Allen is dead. He gained 300 pounds and he wouldn't leave his house. No, he never got out of bed. Now Harry Allen is dead. I never said goodbye to my old childhood friend. You know when God asked Cain, child, where'd your brother go? Where'd your brother go? Well, Cain shook his head, he lied and said, Lord, I do not know. Feel like a piece of cane took hold of me and seized my tongue that day. For as the years flew by, to my shame, me and Harry, we never spoke again. Now the funeral's tomorrow. Harry's dad just phoned to say They need 4 extra pallbearers. I sighed and said okay. It's past midnight and I'm wondering about the mighty and the weak, and how maybe Jesus Christ, he was wrong when he said, blessed are the meek. 'Cause Harry Allen's dead, Lord, Harry Allen's dead. He gained 300 pounds and he wouldn't leave his house. No, he never got out of bed. Now Harry Allen is dead. I never said goodbye to my old childhood friend.
Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. And I'd like to point out, I've got some great musicians. I'd like to say their names so that
We'd love that.
they will be famous. This is David J. Carpenter, plays a lot with John Doe and Jill Sobule and people like that. He's out of L.A. and a good friend. And Mr. Dan Nettles from the band Kenosha Kid. Both wonderful musicians. I'm thrilled to be here with them.
And you all sound wonderful. And now that you've been shouted out on KEXP, for sure you will be worldly famous. Right. Just like our good friend Jim White, it's always wonderful to see you. And your brand new album, incredible. It was just out just about a month ago.
Yeah.
And Where It Hits You, and you're on Yep Rock Records. Speaking of John Doe, that seems like a fitting home for Jim White.
Yeah, it's working out really nicely. It's a Southern company, and that's cool. I was with the Walkabout for many years.
You were, and you were a sort of an anomaly on that label in terms of their roster.
I think I was more of an enemy. You know, there was a little sea creature. Yeah, I was, and they were kind, lovely people. But at a certain point, we had to kind of we took divergent paths, and we love each other. They're super kind people. But Yep Rock has really been wonderful, and they released my record on double vinyl. I have a double record like Pink Floyd.
Wow, that's exciting. Well, you keep mentioning we growing up and moving on, and change is all a part of that.
I think that's a good observation. I'll keep that in my mind.
Well, Columbia City Theater is your happy home tonight. That's a beautiful venue. You'll be playing with Chris Orlovsky, and I highly recommend folks go out and see that show. Jim is not to be missed live. Thank you so much for coming in today.
All right, Cheryl. Thank you.
It's great to have you. It's KEXP Seattle.